Landis. Do you know me?
2010's Amnesia: The Dark Descent etched its way into many nightmares with its eerie castle setting and disturbing encounters. Its balance between well-crafted set-piece scares and unpredictable run-ins with the iconic, slack-jawed grunt monster made for some intensely nerve-wracking moments. The game was so effective at provoking reactions that watching others endure its horrors was a sadistic treat. The spiritual sequel to Dark Descent, Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, comes by way of the Chinese Room, the studio behind the atmospheric and narrative-focused Dear Esther. While there's a gruesome tale to uncover at the heart of this machine, the sequel noticeably dials down the tension in order to tell it. True to its title, the game begins with you waking in the middle of a bedroom with no memory of who you are or what you're doing there. As you recover from your disorientation and begin exploring the abandoned rooms of a posh Victorian estate, the beckoning cries of two children calling Daddy goad you into searching for their whereabouts. From there, it's a gloomy trudge through desolate paths, abandoned factories, and mechanized rooms as you plunge beneath the streets of London and into the belly of the hellish beast.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift.
You'll quickly notice several immediate changes to the original game's mechanics during your linear descent through the underground layers. For starters, your lantern never runs out of fuel, so you can continually illuminate the way forward without having to scrounge for canisters. In fact, there's no inventory to speak of, eliminating any sort of resource gathering for the entire game. There's no urgency in rummaging through drawers and closets, and with fewer objects to interact with, searching for important objects is actually more difficult.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
But overall, it's not terribly difficult to survive in this machine. While there's a formidable sense of eeriness brought on by the grimy environments and somber score, there's also a distinct lack of danger imposed on the player. Another simplification in the sequel is the removal of a sanity mechanic that previously discouraged you from staring at disturbing sights, and the monstrous pigs that stalk the halls grow less intimidating the longer you look at them.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Fearing for your life and knowing you were actually in danger of being snuffed out kept an air of skull-scraping tension in the first Amnesia, and while Machine for Pigs still goes through the motions of threatening you, it's just not very convincing. You'll often hear a startling loud noise and turn a corner to see a figure that immediately runs out of sight, but the threats feel staged and empty. While there are a handful of scenarios where you could potentially meet your end, you'll quickly realize that the game hesitates to put you in a truly dangerous scenario, effectively deflating most of the tension and letting you take your survival for granted. Eager for you to soak up its story and hesitant to truly terrify you, Machine for Pigs lacks the thrilling tension found in the original Amnesia.
It will be fine, you just need to lie down.
At least the story is interesting. Nearly the entirety of the game's plot is revealed through pages of your own journal that you find along the way. These pages help paint a clearer picture to your identity, your surroundings, and the whereabouts of your children.
Daddy, Daddy, find us!
There's some satisfaction to putting the pieces together in your own mind. While you'll discover most of the pages by interacting with cupboards and drawers, physically manipulating machinery to open doors or activate another apparatus is engaging and solidifies the industrialized feel of the world and its puzzles. Watching cogs and wheels turn to reveal a hidden entryway after completing a puzzle is a gratifying feeling. Horror enthusiasts who love the first Amnesia for the in-your-face moments of sheer dread and panic terror may be disappointed in what the sequel has to offer, but that's not to say Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs doesn't deserve its name. The grim underlying story that leaves you searching for answers down to the heart of a mechanical monstrosity is laced with moments that will definitely catch you off guard. The impressively eerie environments provide a convincing backdrop to the tale, and a few good scares and unsettling revelations mean that Machine for Pigs can still grind at your mind.
Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.